Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Off Course Topics podcast.
Yeah.
Today
I
it's what? What?
I lagged immediately
I
as
saw
soon
that.
as you started it.
I
I
saw
started
that. I
lagging,
saw
bro.
that. That was kind of funny. So today we have Anthony and we have Victor, who's like down here, right here in the little. Yeah, he. We're using a picture for him because he just doesn't have a webcam. So
He's camera shy,
I
guys.
do. I'm
that
just tired as hell.
that too.
Lie.
Okay.
That and I don't really show my face. I mean, I've done that for literally every episode.
That's true. Yeah, that's just kind of his shtick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all should be used to it by now. I feel like.
Hey, can you?
So today we're gonna talk about the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer that just came out literally today. And yeah, I mean overall thoughts, guys.
Hey, for real, you should have closed your closet, bro.
They can't see it. I cut that out.
Oh shoot! Hey, my bad.
Why? What's
It's
wrong?
my
With,
Someone
fault,
else
game.
go
what's
first.
wrong with the closet?
Someone else go first. My bad. My bad.
I have dogs.
nervous.
Sorry, you're gonna see. They're gonna be walking around.
All right. Honestly, from like my first watch through on the trailer, I thought the costume designs were really cool. I really like seeing how I want to say it was like the Hoth Stormtrooper costume set that I saw. I could be wrong. Maybe it
The
was the
white
ones
one?
that they had. Yeah, maybe it was the ones
Yeah, I know
from
what you mean.
the Han Solo movie, but I want to say it looked like the Hoth ones. I hope it is because I feel like that'd be pretty cool to kind of see like a better picture of. Um, what else was there? I like I like the new character that they brought on. I forgot her name, but the one that's basically replacing like Grief Karga and just handing him out missions. Saying it's for the better of the rebellion. She seems really cool. I like how it's gonna be more in depth with Zeb. I hope what is his name? Is it Carson Teva? I hope he comes out in it as well. Uh, I dude, what's his name? Embo,
Embo. Yeah.
Embo, yeah.
Embo. Yeah, dude. I hope they do him right and they don't do him dirty like they did Cad Bane. Because I want to say, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the second to last shot, it looked like it was on the same area that Cad Bane grew up on during the little, I think it was Tales of the Empire or something like that. If it is, I feel like that'd be a cool way to like loop it around. I kind of got like a hint of like Yoda and Luke when they were on Dagobah when it was Baby Grogu and I don't know who the other person was just talking to each other. So I kind of hope it's not like too like wishy washy. Like here's just like the same thing all over again. And going on that end, it feels like this movie just might be like just to please Baby Yoda fans because he's more involved on this one, and I hope it's not just like, oh look, here's a cute little baby, he's green and got pointy ears. It's like no, like I hope there's some like good story to this, and it's not just like, oh hey, you gotta fight the Empire, but by the way, do a bunch of side quests and go fight some huts, go fight some bounty hunters, and I don't know, just leave Baby Yoda just on his own. But I don't know. I hope we do see the Empire. I hope we do see like the First Order stormtroopers roll around because this is supposed to be preventing of that. At least that was my interpretation of it. So maybe we get some like involvement of them, or maybe some more detail about the First Order actually playing into it with Moff Gideon's cloning. Because I want to say Hux was in that meeting when Gideon was there. So maybe that's how they kind of found out that information. Like at least let there be more of a story to it than rather than just one side quest to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's
Thoughts.
well. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think overall, I saw the trailer and I was very excited for it. I was like, this is like again, I don't know what I was expecting from it, but that was pretty cool. It made me want to watch it more than I already was excited for it. So the action looks really cool. It does look like there's going to be a lot of action scenes in there. Um,
Yeah.
I think the Razor Crest probably is going to be maybe first like 30 minutes or so of him getting it back in the very beginning. Um,
Really.
that's what I'm seeing because I don't understand how, unless it's like a midway B plot story. Um, but I kind of don't see how that would kind of be the case.
So then, let me ask you this: how do you think he gets it back so soon?
I don't know, right? Because
How
it was.
far apart is this from the last season?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look it up, so I'm not sure. I don't. I'm sure they've said. I'm sure Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have said, but I haven't. I don't remember exactly. I feel like we said. I feel like we said it like what the timeline was in a previous video that we did, but I just don't remember off the top of my head right now.
Yeah.
Um,
'Cause
but
if I could add to what Victor said about seeing like maybe some first order troopers and stuff,
yeah.
isn't it way too early within the timeline to see first order troopers?
I
Because
mean,
Luke is still young, like at this time, like he's still young Luke.
yeah.
So it's like, was the first order present and just Kylo Ren didn't become Kylo Ren until when Luke was way later?
No, I
Or
guess that's
like,
kind of
how
true.
is
Yeah,
that
that
going
would
down?
be. I think you're right. That might be a little. I mean, unless they do like a very like prototypey armor of like the first order stormtroopers, and like it kind of works its
Yeah.
way up. But I mean, like remember that's something we said in the original, one of the original videos we talked about, going back about this, was that the Mandalorian was kind of meant to show you the rise of the first order, at least in between there. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
that at some point it does kind of get into that. I don't know if there's going to be any time skips or anything like that, but I mean, do they say how long the First Order's been around in Force Awakens?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember them
Um,
talking about it either.
Yeah, because if they don't
yeah,
say
they're
like
just kind of there.
yeah, if they don't say a specific time, then I think you. I mean, I think you could. I think Victor's right. They could have a First Order stormtrooper kind of pop up as well. Like I don't think it's explicitly said. I mean, it could be it could be just completely like
I
raw,
mean, yeah,
but
because
I
it
don't know.
doesn't have to be just straight up like here's the first order. It
Yeah,
could just be like no, like right, it's the remnants of the empire, but all their funding, all their resources is going towards the beginning of the first order, where they start like kidnapping people to force them to be stormtroopers, where they start actually building like the new construction, working in armored new weapons, and just getting down to like the nitty gritty before they surprise the New Republic.
yeah, yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I hope
Um,
that's kind of the case for that too, but I don't know if that'll happen in the movie. And then how does the Razor Crest get destroyed again? It's not the the crate dragon doesn't do it.
it gets
It's
blown
blown up,
up,
right?
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Or
Moff,
is
Moff
it the
Gideon shoots it.
Jawas? I think the
Okay.
Jawas. Moff
No, the
Gideon.
Jawas took it apart, then he put it back
Yeah.
together. Then on a different episode, Moff Gideon's cruiser fired upon it while it was on the ground and blew it up.
So I'm not
Yeah,
really
yeah,
sure
yeah.
then
I remember.
how it would be like put back together,
Well,
unless it's just another
I
class.
think he just
lady
acquired
did
a new
say
one.
that.
Yeah.
Cool, bro. Yeah, no, the lady said that she was gonna try to find him a new one, not that he was gonna. she
Okay,
was
so
gonna
then yeah, it's
rebuild it.
probably just a new ship. Like it's the same ship, but like a new ship, new model or whatever like that. Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah. Again, that'd probably be like the first probably 20, 30 minutes, I'd imagine. And then you go into there. I don't know where it would land. I mean, I feel like they kind of showed a lot in the trailer. Which is funny because going back to the Spider-Man trailer, this was like we were talking about how they didn't really show too much in the Spider-Man trailer. I do kind of feel like they did show a lot in this trailer, with like the amount of characters that it seems like Zeb's gonna be a main part of the story, kind of, if not at least a big supporting character, maybe in the last act or so. But yeah, I think the only person that didn't show up in that. And I feel like they kind of have to have him in there at this point because he got sidelined in his own show. Would be Boba Fett. I feel like it kind of has to. He kind of has to be in there, but I don't know. After seeing that kind of story layout in the trailer, I don't really know where he would fit in that narrative.
Bro, they just need to give him a phone call, bro. That's all I want. I don't even want.
So you want like
show him in a hologram.
you want him like a cameo, kind of like Luke Skywalker then
Yeah.
in Mandalorian.
Yeah, because it's like, if I don't, like you said, I don't see no point for Boba to show up, so might as well just make him a cameo.
Yeah.
Where like he needs information and Boba somehow has it because like he used to work with the Hutts, something like that, you know.
I think it's kind of crazy.
Right,
that...
Boba worked with the Hutts, or am I tripping?
He used to work for Jabba the Hutt. And
Yeah.
then at some point too, the Hutts even also paid him a visit during the Book of Boba Fett. So they could just pass it off like, yeah, well, during his time, ruling over, or was it Mos Espa?
Yeah,
Like,
Well, that's yeah.
he just established his connections with the Hutts.
yeah,
Yeah. And then what I mean, my thoughts on it, the atmosphere looks really good. Like the design of the ships and the droids
yeah,
and everything just
Mm-hmm.
looks like
really cool.
very good quality. Um Same with the characters. I know you added that, but like the aliens and stuff, they look good. Um I love seeing Zeb, I like Zeb from Rebels, and like him in live action actually kind of works. Embo. Embo, I love Embo. And he looks like a badass. And I'm glad he got his dog with him.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Um, yeah, but I mean, as long as I see him throw his hat like a shield, like Captain America, bro, I don't really care for that dog, bro. I'm just kidding. But
What?
um, so you mentioned
Well,
like you hope it's a good movie and not a lost side quest, right? Or something along those
yeah,
lines.
that's what Victor had said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. In my opinion, like they showed way too many like monsters or like
mm.
creatures that like it
Yeah.
looks like they're gonna fight, and I feel like I'm not like it's not really getting to me. Like I kind of don't like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. It feels like it's like playing way too heavily, where it's like Mando's just like this super badass character who's got so much plot armor that no matter what, like he's gonna survive, and it's like you're kind of staring off into like a different course from which we've seen in previous seasons, right? He still bleeds the same as everyone else. He still gets overwhelmed just the same as everyone else. He's just more quicker to think on his
He
feet.
gets tired.
So yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
curious to see how they're gonna try to pass that off. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with the N1 Starfighter and how they reintegrate the Razor Quest. If they're able to like acquire a brand new
I wonder.
one.
What if he just sells it or like trades it in, bro?
I mean, that
Little
could be
trade
the
in for the
case
razor.
if yeah, that could be the case if like how Armando had said earlier, like if they go to Naboo, maybe someone there, is like, hey, you know what? I see you get the N1 Starfighter. Those ones have been banned since like the Empire. How much would you be willing to sell it for?
Yeah, yeah. I want to see someone lowball him too.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Well,
I mean, make it
What's the
as
Carfax on the
realistic as
N1?
possible.
I think
Or
what
else.
I thought something I noticed in the trailer, what I thought was kind of funny actually, and something that we kind of talked about off camera before the trailer happened. Anthony was you were like, I don't know if we're gonna see Pedro Pascal's face, and it seems like you're gonna see a lot of Pedro Pascal's face actually, because they showed a
Yeah,
lot of clips of him without the helmet in the trailer.
yeah. I mean, they like had him tied up and took off his helmet. So it's like, hey, does that make him banned from the Mandalorians again? Like, I
I
want to
think
know the
yeah,
lore on that. I hope
mhm.
I thought it was
because he
willingly
wasn't the
though.
one that took it off,
Yeah, I was
though.
gonna say I thought they have to willingly like take it off to be like banned.
Yeah, that's why
Well,
I'm really hoping they like tell us more about that lore. Like, oh, like if it falls off or like someone removes it, like what
no,
what
I
do they
think they
do?
already covered that actually, because she
Did
asked
they?
him, has anyone ever removed your helmet? He said no, and then she asked him, have you removed your helmet in front of everyone? And that's where he kind of stayed
Yeah,
quiet, and he goes, I have.
Yeah. That's
So
right.
that means
yeah, yeah. But like they don't
theoretically, if he
say the
wanted to return, he would have to bathe again, unless he was gonna
You
switch
think
to
so? Because like,
Bo-Katan side.
I mean, it sounds like two different questions with two different consequences. You know?
Well, that's also what the I forgot his name, but the scout trooper that he was with, or the sharpshooter,
Yeah,
sorry.
Oh, on
But that's what he also
Bill
said.
Burr's
So, well,
character.
what's the rule that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, well, what's the rule? Like, can you take off your helmet? Can you not take off your helmet? Can you switch it out with a different one? Like, what's going on there? So, like you said, I hope they elaborate more because I am kind of curious to get down to like the more nitty gritty. But I don't know. Like, I get that he wants to show his face, which I mean, personally, I'm happy with seeing his face. He
Yeah.
plays the character very well. He has a really good, uh, demeanor when he's playing certain characters, and I feel like he fits this one really, really
Yeah.
perfectly.
100%.
But I'm curious to see how they go about it.
100%. Yeah. I'm actually glad that it's. I don't know if they did that. I mean, obviously, it seems like they're doing it for story purposes as well. But I don't know if they also kind of did that to be like, look, it is Pedro Pascal in the suit because I know that was like a big thing for a lot of people when season 3 came out, that we learned that he wasn't really in the suit for majority of the shooting, that he just did the voiceover. So I don't know. I mean, like it's a different thing though, right? Because it's a movie. It's a bigger production, kind of. You have more stuff, so I feel like it makes sense for him to be in the suit at that point. But yeah, for him to show up. But I guess also if you have Pedro Pascal at this point, you're like, I feel like you're gonna show his face. It's kind of the same thing that applies to like, Robert Downey Jr. and Doomsday. I'm sure you're gonna see his face as Doom at some point as well, because it's why you're gonna have the man in a mask the entire time when they're big actors at this point. So I guess it makes sense why they would remove the helmet anyway. But
also it could be because it's in their contract that they have to be shown.
That too. That could also be it too. Yeah. So I don't know, but it does seem like that's gonna happen quite a bit. At least from what the trailer scene. Maybe it just happens in that one scene. They just kind of stitch together a couple scenes. I'm not sure, but I think the one that I'm kind of curious about. I don't know if you felt this way, Anthony. Victor, I don't know if did you ever see Thor Ragnarok, Victor?
No, I have not.
Okay. So when I saw the Rhoda scene, it looked very, 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 very similar. Like just the setting and everything looked very similar to Thor Ragnarok's like arena scene with Hulk and Thor.
That arena. Hey,
yeah.
Speaking of that arena, you know what that gave me? That reminded me of the first like the beginning of the Jango Fett bounty hunter game, where he's in the arena and he has to fight a big monster. Yeah, that gave me that vibe. It gave me more of that vibe than Thor Ragnarok.
I don't know. I think it was just like maybe the scene or something, but it just, I saw the background and maybe it was just because it was a ground pit. But like I was like, that looks like Thor Ragnarok for some reason. I don't know, but that looked really cool.
Yeah, I mean,
that little slide move he does with his little wire is cool.
Like it just reminded me of that game, and like I kind of don't like that because like why don't you do something original? But
yeah, I don't know.
We never saw that in live action. So it's
how
like,
do you guys feel
it
about Rhoda coming back though and being like a plot?
Who's Rhoda, bro? I'm so confused.
Remember the Clone Wars movie, Anthony?
Yeah.
The little hut that Anakin and Ahsoka had to save?
That's his name?
Yeah, Rhoda the Hutt, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I never knew his name, to be honest.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, we don't know his involvement in the movie, so I don't. So as of right now, I have no opinion with him coming back.
I could be wrong.
He's supposed to be a gladiator.
But I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they did say he had like his role kind of a little bit, not too much in detail, but I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, because I know it's voiced by Jeremy Allen White, and I know he is a gladiator. Yeah, but I don't like. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's just kind of weird. Like I don't know how he fits into all of this really. I don't know why we went back to Rhoda. To me, that's just kind of like a little off.
Wait a minute. What was Jabba the Hutt his father, or was it his uncle?
No, I
because you remember they did have to take him back to Jabba.
I thought it was Zero.
Yeah.
Was it Zero?
No, I thought it was Jabba. I swear I thought it was Jabba.
I could have sworn it was Zero, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, because Zero had I think she was in cahoots with Count Dooku, so she helped him out.
Oh yeah,
and then I think she testified to the whole thing towards the end.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I don't know his relation to Jabba.
Who are the two Hutts that Mando is talking to? Like in one of the. Do you guys know, or like?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they're supposed to be like certain Hutts or if they're just Hutts in general. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Because going back to like the original video that we did about this movie, and like what would it be called? Like rumors about what the plot is that like Mando bringing back what's his name, Rhoda, or like protecting him. Yeah, just like exactly like the Clone Wars movie. Would that mean those two Hutts hired Mando to protect them, and Embo's trying to kill him? Maybe. Like I think I said this the last video, because there's not much of Embo being shown besides him pulling up to that one house, which we don't know whose house that is.
Yeah. By the way, those shots were cool.
Yeah.
Really dude, Embo looked amazing, bro. like, oh my god, I really hope he doesn't die, but I feel like he is, just because he's gonna. If he is the main villain, like, bro, Mando's a bounty hunter. He's gonna kill or like the people, you know. So like, I kind of don't like that part.
Hey,
But
you never know,
Unless,
man. You never know. What if it
unless
leads to
you
him
know
getting his
his
spin-off show?
that'd
that'd
be
be
fire,
cool.
bro.
But
If
no,
Embo gets a spin-off show, that'd be fire. Um,
unless hear
I
me
was
out, we
gonna.
finally see like go for it.
No, you were
No, no,
you
no.
were
I
talking.
want to
Go
hear
ahead,
you
go ahead,
out.
go
I
ahead,
want to
go
hear
ahead.
you out. No. I could say I could say at any point of this video, so like it doesn't really matter.
No. Say it. Say it.
No, bro, I'm not gonna go, bro. We're gonna be on this for a while. Like,
Oh, it's a shame I just
you
forgot
go,
actually.
dude. Mine's better for the end, to be honest with you. But it's just that I ran out of so much. I ran out of things. Like, I don't have any more opinions, so this is like my last opinion on the trailer. So that's
No,
why
I
I'm
was
like, it's
gonna
better for the
say,
end.
yeah. No, I was gonna say like unless we actually see like Mando lose this fight, to Embo, but you know, like let's say if he was protecting the huts, you know, they were able to get away, so there's no point of Embo like finishing the job or like pursuing him. And you know, it's like it'd be a nice way to see like Mando finally lose a big fight and still be able to walk away from it, and not
Yeah, that's
for us to
true.
lose like an iconic character that we
Or
grew up with.
Or I would be also down with like Ambo trying to protect what's his name again?
Rhoda?
Grogu, Rhoda,
What's the hood? Rhoda?
Yeah.
What if he like
yeah.
he does lose from Embo and Embo actually kills Rhoda if that's his bounty and like he leaves Mando alone. Like it's literally the same thing as you just said. Embo gets to finish the job, which I would be happy with, bro. Like look,
You
that would
want
be
Rhoda to
cool.
die?
Yeah, bro. If no one dies in this movie,
Uh,
I need
I
someone
mean,
to
I think
die
it's already too late
besides
for that.
like
We already saw a lot of stormtroopers get shot.
yeah, I don't know.
I was gonna say besides like stormtroopers, droids,
I
and
don't think.
monsters or like creatures, I need like an actual character to die.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think that's gonna happen, dude.
oh, okay.
Like,
Besides Zeb, I don't want Zeb to die.
oh, that
Have
could
Grogu
actually
die,
happen.
bro.
that one I could see being a possibility. Actually,
I could see
I
Zeb
could see
dying.
Zeb dying.
Actually,
Speaking of Zeb, do you
yeah.
guys think they're gonna try to tie this one in with the Ahsoka season 2 or 1,
Dude,
I
depending
don't
on the
know.
I
timeline?
mean, like I said with the first video, I would only want it to connect like at an end credit scene or something, like where like Ezra comes to visit Zeb like at the end and then credits roll. Like I don't want it to connect too much to whatever Ahsoka's gonna have to do.
Right,
in
because
her
this was
season.
yeah. I mean, I don't know because I know the crossover, like their MCU version of this, for the like the Mandalorian verse that got put on hold. I know that, so I don't know if it is gonna connect to Ahsoka, season 2, or if it's just gonna be like its own kind of ending for the Mandalorian. Which I kind of hope. I agree with Anthony. I kind of hope that it's just the ending of the Mandalorian. I don't want there to be any connection with Ahsoka or any other like I guess series. The only thing I'd be okay with would be again if they kind of leave Embo alive. And he gets a spin-off show because they've been doing spin-off shows of everybody.
Yeah.
But
I'll be happy with I'll be day one right there for Embo spinoff, and then if possible, like keep it like in the same environment that Mando season 1 and 2 was in, like where it's all about the that whole bounty hunter situation.
yeah,
Like
I
season 3 was
really
all
want.
about Bo-Katan
Yeah,
and Mandalore, so it's like they really lost like the whole
the
environment
bounty
of
part of
bounty
it.
hunting.
Yeah,
So
and that's kind of
yeah.
that's kind of when I maybe it kind of seems like that's what they're trying to get back to in this, at least from the trailer. It seems like, but I don't know if that is the case or if that's just like a little side kind of portion that's happening in that like whole movie. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the whole snow planet is gonna be the beginning of the movie.
Yes, because I know the Razor Crest is in that scene as well, because that's what they showed at D23 when they first showed the trailer. Was the snow planet scene. So, like I said, yeah, it's probably gonna be like the first 30-40 minutes, assuming it's a 2.5 hour movie, which I think it's going to be.
I'm pretty sure.
That would leave you enough time to kind of get into everything. That's kind of like left unanswered, I guess.
Yeah. Is Grogu a little bigger, or am I like just because I haven't seen him in a while? Like he just looks different.
I don't know. I mean, it's probably a different puppet. That's for sure. So probably.
Okay, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
That's another thing in the trailer that kind of like irked me a little bit. When I saw that, I was like, I don't know about that one. The hover pram speeder bike. I didn't really like that. I was like, that's kind of, I don't know about that one.
what is that? I'm
like, so you know his little like crib that he kind of like goes in, the hover pram.
Oh yeah.
Like at the end of it, when it's a speeder bike and he's like riding it, like that I didn't really like. I was like, I don't know. I think.
To me, I was like,
I don't know.
That's just to sell like toys.
Yeah, 100%. That's a merchandise seller right there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something that's like stupid, but it bothered me. I don't know.
There is a lot. I forgot to mention or like connect to what Victor said, where it's about like Luke and Yoda scenes.
Mhm.
Like there was a lot of Grogu like being in the like. It looked like he's trying to connect with the Force a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you think maybe Luke might make a appearance?
I don't know.
Think so.
I read somewhere. I think it was on Twitter. So it could be wrong. I don't know. But it was. I don't think it was though, because I think it was from Jon Favreau. I guess I didn't know in between. He was with Luke. Grogu was with Luke for like 2 years, I think.
Really?
Yeah, there's a time skip there. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's possible. I mean, he would know like kind of like how to use that, I guess.
Do you think they're gonna go more into like details about like how much time has passed in between within this movie? Like,
I think it'd be smart.
Calling it out?
I think it'd be smart because the timeline is a little foggy right now.
I mean, if you think about it, the best way to do it is by showing Mandalorian and how much like they actually rebuilt it. I think that would be
I
the
would
best
love
way
that if they did.
Would be the best way to show a time difference. Because if there's a lot of stuff in Mandalore, that means a lot of time has passed. But if there's like a little bit, that means probably like 4 years, maybe. You know what I mean? Depending on like what they have.
Yeah.
Set up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want them to connect back to like the show as well. Like I hope if they don't show Bo-Katan or any of the other Mandalorians at all, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. I guess she was missing from the trailer, huh?
Yeah.
The armor was in it, though, right?
Was she announced to be in the movie?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, they can always just get random actors to use her armor and just never unmask.
That feels kind of cheap, though.
Yeah, I don't think they would. I don't think
like,
they would do that.
At the same time, I don't know, bro.
I think Katie Sackhoff is very like apparent that she wants to play her. So I don't think they would do that.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like you know how people are with like. I mean, like the guy who played the Grand Inquisitor in Rebels, he really wanted to play it in live action, and he didn't get to play it when Obi-Wan released. So the last part where you guys were like, no, go ahead, like say what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's probably better for the end. Was that, in my opinion, with the way that the whole trailer looks, with all the like monster, like him fighting the monsters and stuff, like. They should have just done a season 4 instead of a movie, so they could like, and then maybe the end of the season like tie it up to like, or like build it up to make one last movie, you know.
So you want another movie, is what you're saying?
I would have preferred this movie to be a season rather than a movie.
If I remember correctly, I think it was supposed to be, and then they ended up changing it into the movie. If I remember correctly.
See, from the trailer, like it feels like it should be a season, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean,
just
yeah.
the way that.
I don't know if that's just because we don't know like the overall story, because I don't think we do know the overall story. Um,
Besides it being like Clone Wars, the movie, that's all we know.
yeah,
Which we
again,
don't even know if
yeah,
that's
with
true or
Rhodey,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So I that could just be just because like I, it did kind of feel similar, I guess, to what they would show for a Disney Plus kind of like trailer. Is because
Series. Yeah.
yeah, I get what you're saying with that. Yeah. Um, so I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just because we don't know the story, so it feels like that. But I think, well, I know this might be the actual last trailer. This is actually the only real trailer because the other one was a teaser trailer too, right?
Yeah, the
Uh,
last one was
Yeah.
the season.
yeah.
And then
So
the Super Bowl they had like another like 30
like
second
yeah,
thing,
that
but it
wasn't
didn't
even
show
really
anything much
wasn't even
else.
really a trailer. It was
Yeah.
just saying it's coming out, and then they released that again, saying that the trailer was going to come tomorrow, which was today. Yeah, so I don't
Yeah.
think there's going to be any more trailers after this. I think this is the only trailer that we're going to get, because then the movie comes out in like 2 months, so or 3 months. Um,
It's in what? When does it come out?
May 22nd. Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, I guess they could release one more trailer in between that, and kind of, I guess, kind of clear up or touch up on the story. But I doubt it though. I think this is the
Yeah,
last
I'm
one.
okay with them not telling me the story. It's just like I need to know that it's gonna answer
The
what
unanswered questions
season
that
3
you
left
have.
off.
Yeah,
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 because like season 3 kind of left off with a lot of like themes
yeah,
from what I read.
yeah. But I also kind of feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's just my opinion. I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I also kind of feel like the other Mandalorian seasons did that too, and they just kind of ignore them afterwards. That's me. I don't know if you guys felt that way, but that's how I felt about them. So I don't know if it's going to, and it's not like this is gonna end, um, like the Star Wars like series as a whole and everything. So I mean, you're still gonna get more story. It's just I don't know if it's gonna be with the Mandalorian.
Yeah, I don't think we are. Like I feel like Victor was saying that like he feels like. Go ahead, Victor. Say what you said to me when I told you about the movie. It should have been a season actually.
Oh, yeah. No, it feels like they're just trying to make it into a movie where they can just basically kind of like write off the Mandalorian officially,
mm-hmm.
where they don't have to worry about making more projects regarding this. So it might just be like its last hurrah, just to kind of be like, here's your Mando. We're gonna write him off now, baby Grogu. They go chasing a rainbow, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And then maybe, because I still feel like they're gonna tie in Ahsoka season. They're gonna have Zeb, be like, okay, well, I fought this battle with you. Now I'm gonna go over here because they need me for this. Hello, season 2 is coming out like,
Yeah.
I don't know, a year or two from now. So that's my thoughts on how they're gonna approach this.
That's
I could be
fair.
wrong.
No, I mean that is fair. I just I don't know. I like for it to happen. I just really need this to be good. If that's the case, I'm fine with that. But I feel like the movie itself has to be like really good, and I think that's also they're also I think
Absolutely.
they themselves are right in that as well, because I mean just recently just because of the sequels and everything, I think the last Star Wars movie that was in theaters was Rise of Skywalker, and that didn't do well.
I thought it was Han Solo.
No, Solo came out before that. Solo came out after
Really?
Last Jedi. Yeah,
Oh, I
Solo
thought it was the
came out
opposite for some reason.
Yeah, Solo came out after Last Jedi, or I mean after Last Jedi, and then Rise of Skywalker was the last movie, and obviously didn't do well. Well, it didn't do as well as they would have hoped. I mean, it still did.
If you think about it,
but
both of those did really bad because Solo didn't like
yeah, and I think that's just because.
get on money.
But unfortunately, I feel like that's the byproduct of we hated Last Jedi. We're not going to go see Solo. That's I think that was the kind of general consensus of what everybody kind of felt like, was that this is more out of like, I don't like what you've done with my Star Wars. I'm not going to go watch this, even though everybody ended up liking the movie afterwards. And then Rise of Skywalker, everybody kind of gave it a chance because they were like, it's the final film of the trilogy. Let's see what they wrap up, and they kind of ended up digging themselves in a deeper hole, unfortunately. I think you have to have this one really like perform at the box office to kind of keep having Star Wars in theaters. Because I don't think. Well, Star Wars Starfighter is a movie, right? The one with Ryan Gosling. Yeah. Okay, so I think
it's a movie.
I think then maybe that's probably, regardless if this does well or not. I think this is gonna do well. I mean, it's when did Rise of Skywalker end? 2021. Is that when that came out?
No clue. I didn't like Star Wars at the time.
So I mean, there hasn't been a Star Wars movie in theaters in like years. So I have a feeling this is gonna do well, like regardless. To be honest with you, it's just, can it maintain those box office numbers after that first weekend, after that first week? Then you'll see the drop off. I feel like if it's not a good movie.
Speaking to add on to that, everyone hated Mandalorian season 3. You don't think that's gonna tie into people not wanting to watch the Mandalorian?
That's
movie?
true. Yeah, maybe, but I feel like the theater, like, missing experience from Star Wars is enough for people to go see it. I mean, I was gonna go see it regardless because it's Star Wars, and I just love Star Wars, so I was gonna go see that regardless. I hope it's good, you know. But I don't know. Regardless, I was gonna go see it. I'm sure a lot of other people probably were, but I'm sure you're probably right though. There probably are some people that probably aren't gonna watch it due to season 3 and just the boycott in general of Disney Star Wars, which I think is, in my opinion, kind of stupid, to be honest with you. But
Did Jon Favreau make this one?
I'm pretty sure this. No, I think this. Yeah. This is him and Dave Filoni, but I think he directed it. I know the story is by him and Dave Filoni still. I just don't. I think he directed it though.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything else to add?
I don't think so. Like, I feel like I do.
Yeah,
I just can't. Like,
quite a bit.
You're good.
I can't really think of anything.
Yeah. No. I mean, I don't. I think.
Oh.
I'm done. But
proceed. I didn't hear you.
no, I said I'm done. So you're good.
Oh.
Bless you.
Oh shit. Thank you. My hype for the movie did not go up or down. It's kind of just there still.
Really?
Like, yeah. From the beginning, it's kind of been like this, and now that like the trailer's out, like it's still the same.
Didn't do anything for you.
I'm gonna watch it regardless because of because of the channel. But if we didn't have the channel, I might me personally, I'll probably wait to see what other people say about it, and then if it's good, I'll go watch it. You know.
Okay.
But if it's not, I'll just stream it or something.
Wow. Okay.
Just because I do want to see what happens, but I'm not.
But you're not. You're
like, depending on whether it's good or bad, it's whether I'm gonna pay to go watch it or not.
That's fair.
You know.
Okay. Victor.
I was kind of just planning on watching it regardless. Honestly, when I saw this trailer, my will to watch it did go down a little bit because I feel like this is just another random Mandalorian adventure. I'm like, bro, I don't want this anymore. I need an actual story to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like side quest after side quest was cool, but now it's time to move on.
Yeah, well, especially when it was a season format, not in a movie.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
My hopes are still up. I hope I enjoy this. Best of luck.
Honestly, if it's entertaining, I'll be okay with it. I'll be disappointed a little, but if it's entertaining, I'm still gonna like it.
Right.
For example, Captain America, Brave New World.
Uh-huh.
That one kind of, it's not the best, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, I liked it.
I would prefer Mando and Grogu to be really good, but at this point with how Disney is and everything, or how everything's going, and how everything looks, I feel like it's just gonna be entertaining, and I shouldn't get my hopes up.
That's fair. Yeah, I to be honest with you, I was kind of always excited to go watch the movie. I've really liked the Mandalorian show in general, so I've been really excited to go see that movie anyway. The trailer did help it a little bit. In terms of the action, just looks really cool, and I think that's kind of what I'm excited for. Is the action, because I feel like season 3 didn't have as much action as like. Well, actually, I guess they didn't really have too much action on the Mandalorian shows. That, like, when they did, they were good, but I know it wasn't too much. So I think that's mainly what I'm just excited for, is the action, and then to kind of see what happens with Grogu and that. There'll probably some. I'm sure there'll be some things that I probably don't like about it, and I have a feeling from what I've seen in the trailer so far, it looks really cool, but I do feel like the pacing might be a little off in terms of, like, it's probably going to be, like plot after plot after plot after plot. It's not going to kind of have any moments, so we'll see.
I feel like it might be like Fantastic Four.
Yeah, where everything happens
kind of fast.
just yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of gathering too, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. He died. He straight up lagged out. That's crazy.
I think that's a good stopping point.
That is probably a good stopping point. Yeah.
No. Bro, you lagged. I did not hear anything you said.
It's all good. We didn't hear anything you said. It's fine. So, yeah, that's probably a good stopping point there.
I mean, I didn't say anything. I was just trying to hear you.
Oh, yeah, no, I just said that I hope we're wrong, and that I hope that it actually does, the plot is able to breathe, and it doesn't have, Fantastic Four pacing issues. I hope that it does have, like, coherent kind of story beats where it's like, I can feel something, like, with this, like, I'm just like, okay, like, the movie is trying to convey emotion out of me, like, I want that emotion to sit, and not just be like, okay, you're supposed to be sad here, okay, cool, now it's going to go into action, like, I don't want that. I want that to actually let it sit and breathe and actually kind of, like, have a good story pacing, but we'll see. So but overall, I am excited for it. And like I said, regardless, I think we're all gonna watch it regardless. So,
Yeah.
whether or not it's good will be determined. But I mean, they're gonna have 3 like $40 or 60. What is it? 20, yeah, so $60 like ticket prices towards the box office from us. So there's that. But yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for watching our little rant. If let us know what you guys think about the trailer, if you guys are excited for the Mandalorian and Grogu, if you guys plan on watching it, and yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Well, we probably will do a review on the movie when it comes out. So
yeah, we are, obviously.
Yeah, so yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.